and you got a bunch of projects in the pipeline.
Sure do, yeah. The Keystone.
Which we're not talking politics.
Sorry.
So let's talk about the Andrew High movie.
Yes.
So Andrew High made a movie called 45 Years. Just came out on Criterion, I believe, this past week or something.
Yeah.
So he's a hot name in the indie world these days.
Yeah.
And you're on his next feature.
Yes, called Lean on Pete.
And what's that about?
That is about a kid who, it's about a kid who kind of has is abandoned by his folks, and then kind of starts this life with this horse trainer.
Okay. Are you ever going to do a non-horse movie, you think?
I don't
or
think
is that
so.
Kind of
that's
just your
kind of
spot? Yeah,
that's in my rider, you know. No pun intended.
Okay, so, and are you the boy? Like it's a band?
No.
Okay.
I play a military vet who he comes. So it's like almost like kind of two movies, because the first movie, the first part of the movie is him kind of getting into this world of horse racing, and then it's him running away with this horse and going across country, and then he meets all these kind of like archetypal characters along the way, very American archetypes, and two of which is me and this other guy who are just got deployed from Iraq.
Oh, okay. So it's modern.
It's
okay.
not. It's like a modern western.
Cool.
It's not even really a western, but it's horses.
We'll get back to westerns in a minute, actually. But I did want to ask.
Yeah.
I've read it in the trade papers that you did some training to get into military shape. Is that correct? Yeah. Is that so?
I did some solo, like prison type workouts.
Let me say it shows.
Yeah.
Let me be the first to say it shows.
Thank you.
But so yeah, what was that workout like?
Are you serious?
People may want to know. I don't know.
That's an interesting question. I was just doing a lot of not much cardio and a lot
Who
of
needs it? I don't
who
need
needs
cardio.
it.
Yeah.
Just trying to build some weight and doing a lot of just dumbbell work
Nice.
alone.
Very cool.
I don't really do gym.
Okay. Tune in for next week's gym podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
Okay, so let's go back to the western.
Yeah.
Were you a big fan of westerns growing up?
Huge fan. Me and my brother were always watching so many.
What's your
westerns.
favorite? You got a favorite?
Oh my God, jeez. I mean,
aside from the Ballad of Lefty Brown. Of course.
yeah, that's got to be up there. Probably like, maybe Stagecoach. I mean, it's just too classic. It's just I got it.
So what was it like getting to be in a western?
It was pretty phenomenal. I mean, the ride up.
That was very cool. Want to explain your first scene a little bit?
Yeah, my first scene is I'm delivering a piece of bad news. I won't give away too much, but I ride up, I gallop up on the horse, and it's a pretty classic ride up, just as classic.
Did you
Western
rehearse
rides.
that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Were you nervous shooting on film? Like if you know?
I'd shot a short film with my friend on film.
So good practice.
Good practice,
A good
but it's
learning
always
experience.
Yeah. It's cool. It's kind of closer to theater because it's like you don't have as many takes. You kind of have one audio. It's not two cameras, so it's like exactly where you're gonna be seen. And so I think it's much more fun, and you're kind of more thoughtful. I think you have to be more kind of concise and vigilant about it.
Yeah. It seems kind of intense, and
definitely. Yeah.
If you're not prepared,
it raises the
you
stakes.
can really throw a wrench in the whole operation.
Definitely. Yeah. Exactly.
And I love how one of the last moments in the movie is you speaking to your dad.
Yes,
that seemed kind of special.
It was pretty
a special
special
moment that you won't forget.
Yeah, exactly. It was pretty. I mean, he doesn't really ever speak back to me.
That's okay.
And I'm kind of he kind of dismisses me, which really hurt. But no, it was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool tracking shot as well, like pushing out of this crowd, and it's like. That was like one scene where I was like, oh, like I'm like in a period movie right now, where it's just like a huge crowd of people that all in Western garbs, and there's I can't say too much. But.
Yeah. Was that the biggest set you've worked on?
No, I did a movie called Battle of the Sexes about this time last year that's coming out this summer.
Okay, and what's that about?
That is about Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs.
Oh, okay.
The famous tennis match.
And who directed that?
That is the same directors who did the pilot Heiston. This is Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Faris.
Very exciting. That movie's been getting some buzz.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be fun.
Who do you play in that?
I play Larry Riggs. I play Steve Carell's son.
Oh, what was it like working with Steve Carell?
Very awesome. I mean, he is in this particular situation, he was very focused, and it wasn't really a comedic role.
Mm-hmm.
It was, you know, it's pretty dramatic, and he was really zoning in, and so, but he was pretty cool to work with. It was at first, you know, first scene, first like action. I was like, this is it. Like, I think like probably didn't use that take because I was probably like maybe zoned out, blacked out, fully blacked out. Yeah. But it was pretty cool experience.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me.
You know, it's always great catching up.
Yeah, I love to see you in this position.
We got any
here.
questions on the live? No questions? Okay, fair enough. I guess it's such a thorough interview. No questions left to ask.
I love that.
I'd say. All right, so thank you so much.
Thank you so
Everyone
much. Everyone
go check out The Ballad of Lefty Brown when it'll be available. I'm sure it'll be on streaming services and hopefully in theaters soon.
Definitely.
Great movie, great Western. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Great.